In this video, I'm going to talk about a matrix called as BCG matrix. Boston Consulting Group matrix is widely known as. It's a product or a portfolio matrix. It's also known as a growth share matrix. Now, what exactly is Boston Consulting Group matrix? Now, say let's assume you have an organization, okay, or it's your organization where you work, or it's your organization where you are like the partner, or you're like the whole like say CEO of your organization. Now you might be selling various products or services to your customers. Now if you're a product management company, then you might be having many products floating around in the market. Now some of the products might be legacy product, or some of the product which might have been built recently. Okay, so there's always a mixture of both the products or services or portfolio. Now, quite possible it may happen that the product may wear out over a period of time. People may not start uh, putting those interest as what they used to put earlier within the usage of the product. So that product needs to undergo some transformation. Okay. Now this particular Boston Consulting Group matrix is, I would say, it's kind of a marketing tool. You know, it's a corporate planning tool which is help to assess company's position based on the product or portfolio offering. Okay. Now it is, remember, it is designed to help with the long term strategic planning of your organization. Okay, it mainly focuses around product portfolio. Now it's a framework basically to help company decide their prioritization of business based on the level of profitability. Now when you are planning for the future for your organization, you may decide which product should I continue working on, which product should I retire, or which product should I utilize to the maximum till it dies out. Okay. Now in a nutshell, I'd say this BCG matrix, it helps the business review its portfolio or products or services to decide on investments, discontinuation, further development. Now investment means, if you think the product has a potential, or if there is a good client base for it, and you are sure that this might be more profitable in the near future, then definitely it's worth investing time, money, effort, resources in it. If the product is not adding value, or if it is draining out resources, then maybe it's a time to discontinue that product. uh, for if there is a product which may need further development because it is not in line with the current market needs, then yes, that decision can be made with the help of BCG matrix. Now how does this BCG matrix looks like? Okay, so if I go to the next slide, this is how the BCG matrix looks like. Now here, uh, just to explain you this particular visual, now on the left hand side, if you see this y-axis is the market growth rate. Okay, on the x-axis is the relative market share, all coinciding over at this point. Now this is a high point. Okay, so this particular element is called as a star element. This is your star product. This is doing well. This is what you aspire to be. This is what you want this product to, like, further help you in building or shaping the company. Now this is called as a star. Now here, market growth rate is low and the relative market share is high, so this is called as a cash cow. Okay, here the whole objective is to, make sure that you milk the cow till the time that cow produces that milk. Okay, so that means utilize the product or services as long as it is sustainable. Coming here, here it's a low relative market share but a high market growth, so this is kind of a question mark. Okay, this is a problem child, for you, and here you need to decide what to do with this particular set of segments of products, portfolio, or services. Now this is a dog, now here this is a low market growth rate and low market share. Now if that is the case, then maybe you need to think about some action called as discontinuation. Okay, so let us go in more depth in the next slide. Now here, if you see, from an interpretation perspective, let's focus from a dog perspective. Now dogs, it's a product with low growth or market share. Okay, now what is the advice? Advice is to remove from the portfolio because they tend to eat up your resources. over a period of time it becomes less profitable. If it is less profitable and they eat up the resources, then what's the point in having this in your product portfolio or services? Okay. Question mark. Now question mark is a problem child. Question mark is in this quadrant. Okay. Question mark is products in high growth market with low market share. So there is a high growth market scenario over here, but it has got a low market share. Now, in order to increase the market share, or if we want to put this particular product from question mark to star, there needs to be a lot of investment. A significant investment need to get into to star. However, there is a high level of uncertainty. So it's a risk basically when you decide that you want to move the product from question mark to star. Stars. This is the products in high growth market with high market share. So, as you see here, this is the relatively high market share with the market growth rate at a very high point. This product requires more ongoing investment for survival. It generates more ROI, return on investments. It's in a very high competitive space. Okay, so in order to keep this product in this particular zone, you need to do a lot of investment, keep an eye on it, and make sure that it is relevant. Okay, cash cow. Now, cash cow are the products in low growth market with high market share. Okay, so they have a high market share, but they have a low growth rate. Now the thing what you can do with this is, like, till the time this particular cow survives, milk these products as much as possible. This is the most profitable one. And eventually this may die out. Okay, so the mantra is to basically utilize this product as much as possible till the time it wears out. Okay, so that's it, folks. This is all about BCG matrix. So this is a marketing tool basically which will help you to decide within your organization. It is not necessarily related to products. It can be applied to services or portfolio as well. So if you are offering some managed services for your organization, then maybe you can decide what kind of services you offer by plotting this in the BCG matrix, and then decide on where does your product or service fits in. And if that product or services fits in the star box, then yes, there is a high potential for it. If it's in the question mark, you need to decide whether to invest it further or not. If you don't invest, then it eventually dies out as a dog. Or maybe if it is on the say low market growth rate but a high market share, then maybe it's time to like utilize it to the fullest, give some full attention now, because we know eventually this may also die out. So and any product or services which is in this state, which is in a dog state, maybe let's get rid of it. Because this is eating up resource, draining up your resources, and it is not at all profitable. So that's all about BCG matrix. Thanks for watching.